There is a call for protests. That is, the united opposition has made a call in order to protest the increased cost of fuel and even cost of living that is skyrocketing in this country. And they are very adamant, and they have said that on 21st they must hold protest in order to put government into pressure and into check in order to reduce these prices. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time that you're joining this channel, I say welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I want us to look into this protest call by the opposition side because as we all know that to protest is someone's right and it is enshrined in the constitution. But the first question that I want us to look into is this protest a genuine call, and is this protest being made with good faith and with the increased cost of living in this country? Because we know that at times like this, especially political seasons like where we are in, you find that opposition leaders always find it very easy to call for protests and also maybe to try to bring government into order. Now, as I've said, are these protests called genuine? And are they made towards easing the situation in the country with the regard of the cost of living that we are experiencing? Or protests are just made in order to fuel the opposing side, that is the united opposition? Maybe is this the time that they want to gain mileage and to gain public sympathy, and also maybe to reorganize themselves as they head towards 2027 general election? And as usual, ladies and gentlemen, please drop in your view, your opinion at the comment section. It will be a genuine call if the opposition mean what they want to achieve. And what they must achieve is that they must ensure that this call is going to put government into pressure in order to reduce the cost of fuel, or to reduce the cost of living that is witnessed as at now. Because you find that if it will not be a genuine call, even those who are supporting the opposition may find it very hard to believe whatever they are going to tell them during the campaigns. And how is the opposition going to ensure that this is a genuine call towards? During these protests, we expect that even the prominent leaders in the opposing side, those people like Gachagua, like Kalonzo Musyoka, like Fred Matiang'i, they must be at the forefront, and their agenda must be the cost of living, but nothing other than that. Because if they start bringing in issues, how they want to campaign, and maybe how they want to gain mobilization as far as their support is concerned, then I believe that this is going to flop. And this issue of protest may not augur well with them. Because you find that most of the time opposition always take advantage with the Gen Zs that are now also like joining them. So, ladies and gentlemen, the opposition must come out clean, and they must tell us whatever they are going to do in order to pressure this government to lower the cost of living. Ladies and gentlemen, the next question is to the government side. Will the government allow this protest to go on as they are called for by the opposition? Because we know what has always happened in this country in the past. Whenever opposition calls for protest, the government is always ready to counterattack or to ensure that those protests does not occur. So the question is, will the government allow opposition to hold protests as they are calling for it? And if they will allow these protests, because I believe the government knows that this is a right that is enshrined in the Constitution, and if they will allow, will there be mechanisms in order to ensure that the opposition or the protestants, their security is guaranteed and assured? So this is also another question. because you see, the government will take it in a way that the opposition wants to lower them down, they want to disgrace them, they want to show that they are more powerful, despite the call by the opposition to go into protests. How prepared are the business owners, and what are the business owners going to do in case there is a surge in numbers of the protesters? So these are questions and these are issues that we must ask ourselves. Economic impact of these protests. I've said that businesses tend to lose their products or their goods. Goons get into this protest and they start to steal. Business owners, maybe if they are selling merchandise, you find that there are always massive losses. So this is a factor that must be put into consideration. And last but not least, this is the question. After this protest, what next if the government will not adhere to these calls? Or what next if the government will fail to implement the opposition's demand as far as a reduction in the cost of living is concerned in this country? So, ladies and gentlemen, wherever we are, we must discuss and we must see how we are getting solutions to the problems that we face. Please, at the comment section, what is your view? Will these protests occur? And if they will occur, will the government allow them to go and protest? And if they will be allowed, what are the mechanisms? And if these protests will occur, what is the outcome or what is the impact? Because we must ask ourselves these questions. And if we stop talking, then we head towards the wrong direction. Otherwise, I want to wish you all the best. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't go without liking and at the same time subscribing to this channel. Thank you.